Callum Burton, welcome to Plymouth Argyle. How does it feel to be an Argyle player?
Yeah, I'm over the moon to get it done and dusted now. I think I've been speaking on and off to Darren, the goalie coach, quite a bit during the off-season, and the way that it got sold to me. And obviously I've played here before when they were in League Two a few years ago, and it's such a big club that it's you can't turn an opportunity like this down. So yeah, I'm over the moon to be here.
Tell us a little bit about first impressions then. You mentioned you played here as a player, but just today, first day back, first day of pre-season, the sun's out. Quite a nice welcome, I suppose.
Yeah, no, it's not nice when you're running around having the sun, but no, it's the minute you come in to a stadium like this, it's one of them sort of moments as a player where you're like, wow, this is a big club. And it was the same when I played here. You come in, there's 13,000 Argyle fans here. It's an intimidating place to come. So yeah, having that sort of setup that they've got, it's only going to improve me as a player, and I can't wait now for sort of my future here and progressing.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit about you then, Callum, as a player. Obviously keeper, but what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What do you think you're great at?
I feel like I'm very good at coming off my line and dealing with them sort of aspects of the game, because I think that's important. If you can take the pressure off your back four and basically kill the game, it makes it a lot easier and it kills other teams' momentum. And then, no, it's cliche, but shot stopping. I feel like I'm good at that, and yeah, I think ultimately I've got to improve at everything. I'm only 24, so there's a lot of improvement to do still through training, through game time, and I think this is the right place for me to be at this stage of my career, and I think I can progress a lot here.
Last season was quite a successful one for you at Cambridge, part of a promotion-winning side. What did that do for you, do you think, as a player? Because you were involved quite a lot, weren't you, towards the end of the season, with the real run-in, basically.
Yeah, I think them sort of experiences you don't get promotion running sort of a lot in your career, so it was nice to be so vitally involved in that, and it's completely different situations when you're playing for a team that's down the bottom or mid-table. It's sort of a different headspace because you're not as busy as a goalkeeper, so you've got to stay on it. So no, it was a great experience, and obviously to get over the line on the last day and get that promotion, it's one of the best moments obviously of anyone's career, and the best one of mine so far. So hopefully I want to come here and do exactly the same and get them up to the Championship. Well,
I think everybody here will be pleased to hear you say that. Fixtures are out tomorrow, so will you be keeping a cheeky eye out for your former team when they pop up?
Yeah, I've got two now. Obviously Shrewsbury, where I started at, and Cambridge. So yeah, I think it's a very good standard of league this year as well. Obviously with the teams dropping from the Championship down, and also obviously I know well the 4 teams that are coming up. So yeah, it'll just improve the standard of the league, I think, and it'll be a really tough year. But having seen what obviously the coaching staff are about here just on the first day and the players, I think it's going to be a good season.
A little brief outline about your career then. You mentioned it there, started at Shrewsbury, were at Cambridge just before, Hull in the middle as well. Talk us through your progression and how you feel it's gone so far for you.
Yeah, I feel like the last sort of 4 years of where I've progressed most as a player, I found Shrewsbury hard to come through the youth team and get a chance. So obviously going to a Hull, they'd just come out of the Prem at the time with the setup similar to this. It's a big club, and they give you more sort of prospect for growth. So I improved a lot there, went out on loan a few times to get games, and then I got the chance to go to Cambridge and obviously play league football, which again is another big thing for a goalie, because it's not like you can come on in the last 15 minutes and affect games like that. So getting them starts, getting the promotion and so on, I think that's really brought me on in the last few years.
Yeah, well, you mentioned that. It must be quite physically demanding as a keeper, because there is just that one position, isn't it? So how vital have those last couple of years been for you and getting those matches?
Yeah, I think if you speak to any goalkeeper, they want to play as many games as possible, and obviously coming in, I know Mike had an amazing season last year, and then obviously Luke, I've watched play for years at his various clubs, so it's a good group here that I think I can learn from, and I think we all can learn off each other, and it's only going to make all of us better.
Well, Callum, congratulations. Welcome to Argyle. Hopefully it'll be a very successful time for you.
Thank you, can't wait.